Pregnant women are done hiding their bodies. They're ditching the oversized maternity clothes and proudly showing off their baby bumps. And it's not just a fashion statement, it's an act of rebellion, empowerment, and taking back control over how motherhood is supposed to look like. Historically, women's bodies have been policed, especially during pregnancy. For centuries, pregnant women were expected to dress modestly, to cover up, stay quiet, and blend in. Pregnant women were expected to dress conservatively, hiding their growing bodies under loose, oversized clothing. The goal was to appear modest and proper, reinforcing the idea that pregnancy should be discreet. Maternity wear was designed to hide the belly, not celebrated. In the 19th century, pregnancy was considered a private matter, with women hiding their pregnancies as long as possible. The 1950s emphasized motherhood as a quiet domestic role, reinforcing modesty in maternity fashion. And maternity fashion back then meant shapeless dresses and oversized smocks. The idea was that pregnancy was something to be managed quietly, behind closed doors. Today's shift towards celebrating pregnancy is a direct rebellion against centuries of conditioning. Some people still think pregnancy should look modest and reserved. But these modern moms-to-be are not having that. Women are reclaiming their bodies and saying, "I'm pregnant and I'm proud." Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have allowed women to control their own narratives around pregnancy. Expecting mothers are proudly sharing photo shoots and real-life pregnancy experiences while wearing belly-bearing outfits, breaking the polished, perfect mom image. This transparency has helped normalize the idea that pregnancy can look however a woman wants it to. Rihanna's pregnancy style literally broke the internet. Instead of traditional maternity wear, she rocked crop tops, sheer dresses, and low-rise pants that highlighted her bump instead of hiding it. Rihanna wasn't dressing for anyone's comfort, but her own. Because before having her babies, Rihanna was that girl. So it would only make sense that while she was pregnant, she would remain that girl. And I just wanted to briefly squeeze in that time that Keke Palmer's baby daddy was acting up on Twitter. I don't know who this nobody is, and I still don't care to. After Keke gave birth to her son, she went to an Usher concert where she was dressed very beautifully. She opted to show some skin that day. And by the way, Keke has always liked to show some skin if and whenever she felt like it, because she's a grown woman. And this man, instead of sending a direct message to her, like an adult, because I'm assuming he has her direct contact information, he decided to push out a public statement saying something along the lines of, "But you're a mom though, why are you dressed like that?" And I know he thought he ate with that bullshit. I don't know who convinced this man that Keke, who has always liked to show skin whenever she wanted to show skin, I don't know why he thought she was gonna start dressing like a pastor's wife after she had his baby. He was really out here having expectations about how she would dress now that she's a mom. You should have expectations for the mother and the father of your child to be available to take care of that child emotionally, financially, and all the other things that go hand in hand with being a parent. But expecting the mother or father of your child to dress any differently from how they've previously been dressing? Okay. How a woman dresses should be her choice. I really don't know why he thought she was gonna start dressing differently after she gained such a significant title as the mother of his child. Like, wow, the honor. Again, who the hell is this man? Like, please sit down. Society has long imposed strict rules about how mothers should behave. Calm, nurturing, modest, and self-sacrificing. Showing off a pregnant belly pushes back against this expectation that motherhood must look a certain way. Showing off a pregnant belly is a bold statement of ownership over one's body, challenging the idea that motherhood should erase personal identity. Social media has given everyday women the platform to celebrate pregnancy on their terms. They no longer want to cover up or tone it down. And for the women who still want to dress modestly, to each its own. I am not trying to push a narrative that you should have your belly out if you're pregnant. If you don't want to show your belly, that's perfectly fine. I just want to say that I think this trend has clearly showed that a lot of pregnant women don't want to swap out their clothes and start dressing like they're going to church every day. A lot of them don't want to hide their bump. They want to show off their bellies, and that should also be fine. And let's be honest, a woman showing skin does not in any way prevent her from being her most capable, hands-on-deck, hardworking mother that she wants to be. A lot of expecting mothers who show skin and their bellies are probably still gonna be better than 80% of the fathers out there who don't even know their child's blood type, their allergies, or what extracurricular activities they have. By showing off their bellies, women are pushing back against these outdated ideas. It's a statement that women can be mothers and be bold, sexy, stylish, and powerful, especially if that's how they used to dress before they became a mom. Because rest assured, no matter how she dresses, the average mom is more capable of even depriving herself if she needs to look after her child. Pregnant women not wearing maternity clothes isn't about seeking attention. It's about saying, I'm still me, pregnant, and powerful. And I'm not gonna lie, for someone who has recently become very interested in her sense of style and fashion, I wasn't really looking forward to being pregnant because of the outfits. The outfits always looked sad. And well, sad. And if you think that's superficial, that's fine. I mean, I also care about the fact that I could lose teeth, lose hair, and develop a high blood pressure. I can care about my medical conditions and what I'll wear when I go out. I can do both. This trend is also deeply tied to the body positivity movement. Pregnancy changes your body in ways that are equally beautiful and equally challenging. And stretch marks, weight gain, and a growing belly have historically been treated like things to hide. Now, women are embracing every part of the process. It's not just about the glam photo shoots, crop tops, and bodycon dresses. They're getting real about how complicated and extremely painful giving birth can be. And I know that's like a logical assumption to make because, of course, it's painful. But let's be honest, as women, a lot of us have heard from multiple women that, oh, well, labor wasn't that bad. You know, once you see the baby's little face, you don't even remember the pain. Okay. There needs to be widespread and easily accessible knowledge to all the horrible things that women's bodies can go through when they're pregnant. Like, you can lose teeth, you can lose hair, like your body can start to release a weird odor. If you don't have a C-section, you pee yourself a little every time you laugh. You can develop an autoimmune disease, you can develop heart disease, you can develop high blood pressure, you can have sepsis. Hell, a woman even went blind after she had a baby. And after all that, you could still be hit with some postpartum depression. I remember that woman on TikTok who had this list of all the horrible things that could possibly happen to a woman's body when she gets pregnant. And I remember screen recording the list the last time I saw it. I just need to find it on my phone because that was such an eye-opener. Like, older grown women need to stop keeping younger grown women in the dark about all the horrible things that could happen when you're pregnant. Because pregnancy isn't something to hide. It's something to celebrate. Women want more than just flowy dresses and stretchy pants. Now, we have maternity fashion that's bold, body-hugging, and unapologetic. And many women are even skipping maternity sections entirely, rocking standard fashion in creative ways. The rise of pregnant women rejecting traditional maternity clothing and proudly showcasing their bellies is more than a fashion trend. It is a cultural revolution. Pregnancy is powerful, motherhood is yours to define, and women have every right to express that in whatever way feels true to them, whether it's modest and conservative, casual, or showing some skin. It's their choice, and that's what matters. Anyway, I will not tell you to like, subscribe, or comment. You will do that if you want to, but if the spirit moves you, or if my witchcraft just happens to work, I'm glad you stayed, and I hope to see you again. Bye!